Hello everyone. Today we're diving into the mind-bending world of Alice in Borderland, Episode 1. The story begins with Arisu playing a first-person shooter game, completely focused on his screen. His concentration is broken when his brother barges in, scolding him for skipping a job interview their father had arranged. Frustrated, Arisu grabs his phone and messages his friends Chota and Karube, asking them to meet up. Karube is having an affair with a lady. When the pub owner realizes that Karube has been flirting with his girlfriend, he loses his temper and throws a punch, sparking a heated fight to defend the love of his life. Chota reluctantly hands over money to his mother, who seems desperately in need of it for a cause aimed at saving humanity. Despite his hesitation, he gives her the funds, hoping this will be the last time he has to do so. We see all three friends on their way, their text messages popping up on screen. As they walk, they talk about their lives, feeling stuck and unhappy. Chota jokes about a zombie apocalypse, and Karube says that if it happened, Arisu would survive. When Arisu asks why, Karube just smiles, picks him up, and carries him on his shoulders, running through the busy streets. Their fun is cut short when they accidentally cause a small car accident and attract the attention of the police. The three friends rush into a train station and hide in a bathroom stall. As they clash, a firework bursts brilliantly in the sky above them. Suddenly, the power goes out and everything goes dark. When they step outside, the once busy streets of Shibuya are completely empty. The silence is eerie, and the city feels abandoned. The camera shows steaming plates of food left untouched, emphasizing how suddenly everything stopped. While Arisu feels a bit excited by the mystery, a giant screen suddenly lights up, announcing the start of a game. The game will commence shortly. Intrigued and puzzled, the group follows the directions, eventually arriving at the GM building. Bright arrows guide them into a building where they find a table full of smartphones. Two strangers join them, a calm, serious woman named Shibuki Saori and a nervous high school girl. Together they begin the game called Dead or Alive. Suddenly, the game rules flash onto their phones, accompanied by the image of a playing card, the three of clubs. The goal of the game is to escape the building within a time limit. They are led to a room with two doors, one labeled Live and the other Die. Tension rises as smoke begins to fill the room. Shibuki confidently tells them to pick the live door, thinking it's the safe choice. But when the high school girl steps through, she's instantly shot and killed. Horrified, the group chooses the Die door instead. Chota, frozen in shock at the brutal scene, can't move, but Arisu steps in, dragging him out of the chamber just as it erupts into flames. Fear and frustration boil over. Shibuki, speculating that this could be a sacrifice game, fuels the group's anxiety. Chota, overwhelmed, vomits as he trembles with terror. The clock ticks down mercilessly. Arisu, Karube, and Shibuki bicker and argue, each trying to push the responsibility of the next choice onto someone else. Smoke fills the room again, heightening the urgency. Finally, Arisu gathers the courage to approach the Die door but hesitates. Paralyzed by doubt, Shibuki mocks his hesitation, taunting him with the idea that he would have sacrificed someone else in the same situation. Karube snaps at her, taking matters into his own hands. Reluctantly, he opens the Live door, announcing that they'll take turns and Shibuki will go next. By sheer luck, the door is correct, leading them to another chamber. The new room's even shorter timer and identical setup send the trio spiraling further into panic. As their ability to think rationally deteriorates, Karube turns on Shibuki, shoving her toward the doors in desperation. Realizing she won't act, he looks to Arisu, begging him to think of a solution. Arisu insists the game is based on chance, a brutal 50-50 gamble. Karube, refusing to accept this, presses Arisu to reconsider. As the seconds slip away, Arisu is struck by a sudden realization. A punch from Karube jolts his thoughts into clarity. He pieces together clues from their surroundings, using the building's size, evacuation maps, and his knowledge of puzzles to deduce a path. With newfound confidence, Arisu leads the group from room to room, narrowly avoiding each trap. In the final chamber, his calculations falter. Panic sets in as he realizes something is amiss. Desperation leads him to revisit the video Chota recorded earlier. A critical detail becomes clear. A hidden chamber lies between the room where the college student died and the exit. Acting on this revelation, Arisu guides the group to the correct door. They escape just as the final trap is triggered, though Chota sustains a leg injury in the process. They barely escape the building. Their phones buzz with a message. They've earned a 3-day visa, a poker card, the three of clubs, clubs, rests on a table nearby. Before the group can process their victory, a man stumbles into the alley, yelling that he's done with the games. Suddenly, a beam of light shoots down from the sky, killing him instantly. The grim reality sinks in. Their lives now hinge on participating in these deadly games. Their visas determine how long they can survive. For Arisu, Chota, Karube, and Shibuki, the games are only just beginning, and survival won't come easy. The episode ends with the haunting introduction of a mysterious female, her image flashing on screen, hinting at greater challenges to come.